Hi, I'm Miss Lloyd from the Robinson Lloyd Resiliency Group, and today I am joined by my beautiful niece, Maat. Hi, Maat.
Hi.
Happy to have you. Maat just completed the Resilient Stars program. She's also enrolled in the Awakened Genius program that her uncle, Mr. Lloyd, facilitates, as well as the math coaching program that he facilitates. Today, my aunt would be talking about the Resilient Stars program because she just finished. And my aunt, I have a couple questions, well, three questions for you. The first question would be what did you learn from the Resilient Stars program?
What I learned from the Resilient Star program, I learned a lot of strategies that can help me cope with anxiety and just sadness. And I've used it a lot. I've used like a few strategies, like the tensioning up your muscles and then just letting go. That's my favorite one out of them all. And I do that when I do feel sad. And sometimes I just like to think in my room and just like, it's also a few other strategies like helpful thinking and stuff. And just, I feel like the whole lesson, it just really helped me a lot. And I learned a few things.
I'm happy to hear that you already came to the program very insightful, very knowledgeable about a lot, and you process things really well. So that comes from your mom, your grandma, your uncle, everybody's, yourself, most of all yourself. All right, so ready for question number two. How do you think the strategies you learned? Do you think that, particularly with the grit, we focus a lot on ensuring that children learn how to not give up when times are hard? And I remember we did a superpower lesson where you had to reflect on a time where it was difficult, but your superpowers of resourcefulness helped you through. Do you think that lesson played a role in any parts of your life, the superpower lesson, in
Yes.
helping you with daily life?
Yes, I remember that superpower lesson. I remember it was two parts to it. It was one part where we just talked about my superpowers. I realized that I had a lot of superpowers that made me feel good about myself. I was like, wow, I didn't even know I had all of these. But another part of the lesson was when we talked about how I got my new bike and I didn't know how to ride it. And I felt really bad because I'm like, I'm 11 years old and I don't know how to ride a bike. So I bought the bike and I remember talking to you and you said to me, Maya, write down a story using your superpowers, the superpowers that you think will help you. And I want you to create a mantra or like a scenario that you just read to yourself every single day before you ride the bike. And I remember not even a week later, I was riding my bike. And I was, I was so happy. Yeah, I was so happy. I was like, I remember I was on the side street, like on the dead end, and I was just riding, and I was like, "Oh my God, wow, Auntie Tony really helped me." So that really made me feel amazing, and that was like one of my favorite lessons out of it all.
Thank you so much. So the mindset piece, Antitonia helped. They actually going out with you and holding your bike, mommy and daddy. Full kudos to you
Yeah.
guys. Right? So it's a team effort, all hands on deck. All right, and so I'm still celebrating you riding your bike, like still celebrating.
Thank you.
Okay, so last question: what would you tell a child who wants to join the Resilient Stars program or any of the Robinson Lloyd Resiliency Group's suite of solutions?
Definitely do it. Definitely do it. It helps you so much. All of them. Like it helps you so much. I've the first one that I was ever in was the math one that really helped me. And it's like Uncle Sean, he really touches base on everything. And like if he feels like, oh, you're a little bit sketchy on this part, then okay, I'm gonna take you back to that and then we're gonna do all this. And you can learn more from that than in an actual school, in my opinion. I think that it's just a really amazing program. And then the second one I was enrolled with is your room, is your classroom. And it was just really amazing. I know so many strategies now that can help me cope with things, anxiety, just a lot of things. It's really helps me a lot. And I use those things. I do use those strategies. And for Awakening Genius, it really helps you learn about yourself. It helps you learn about like I remember Uncle Sean, he always says this in everything. He's always like, you guys are literally X-Men. And I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
Like, he says it so much. And I think that you should definitely do all of those classes because they're really amazing and they help you so much. Academically, mentally, it just helps you a lot.
Awesome, Matt. You are an X1, right? You're definitely a superhero. And thank you so much for your testimonial. I want to do a virtual high five because I just love virtual high fives. So please, virtual high five with me. Thank you. All right, so I'll be seeing Hiru next. Thank you so much, Matt.
See you.
See you.
Do I leave out of here? Wait, do I keep it on?